Hey guys, Frag Dweller here. I'm back up in the Whites. Yeah man, up here on a solo one-nighter. Gonna hike up, do a couple, they're not 4,000 footers, but there are a couple mountains I've been wanting to climb for a while. Mount Crawford and Mount Stairs. Hopefully I'll hit both of them today. It's kind of late in the day, it's almost 1 o'clock, but we'll give it a shot. Super windy day, so I'm not sure how much footage I'll be able to get with the wind, especially on the top. There's some good exposure on top from what I've seen on YouTube, and it really looks cool. I think the views will be great. It's just the wind's gonna be a real issue today, but yeah, I'm all ready to go. Yeah, man, we'll see you on the trail. So it's good to have the pack back on. I haven't had my pack on since that winter trip with Justin and the boys from Kentucky back in early March. But yeah, it's not too bad wind-wise down here, but even back home in Massachusetts, the wind today was awful. I almost canceled because I want to try to camp up near the summit of either Stairs Mountain or Crawford, and I'm hoping I still can despite the wind, but we'll see. We'll make the best of it, man. It's just good to be out, man. One good thing about this wind is the bugs are a non-issue. Check this out. I was about a half mile up the trail. I'll show you when I get down, but there's a little spur, a little sign for a camp spot. So I came up here, I don't know, 40 yards maybe. And there's a really cool campsite up here on this ridge. Nothing I'm gonna say here, I'm just letting you know. Nice place for a tent right there. No real super whittle makers right over the spot. Little fire pit up here, fire ring, little bench. Nice and clean too. Loaded with birch bark. Nice breeze. This is good to know. Good to know. Yeah, trail runs down there. Goes up to my right. But yeah, it's a neat little camp spot. Good to put in the memory bank. Yeah, so here's that sign. So finally getting into some snow up here. I thought I'd have more down below, but I'm sure there'll be more up top. Maybe not. What a gorgeous day. These hiking conditions are just fabulous. It's probably in the low 40s with the wind chill. I think it feels to me like it's in the upper 30s. But yeah, it's just a beautiful trail. Not that difficult. I mean, it's up, don't get me wrong. But it's a nice trail, if that makes sense. Very scenic. I don't have any epic views yet, but just the mixture of conifers and hardwood is just fabulous. Really nice. Yahoo! Right, got a view finally. Really nice view. So I've just emerged from the woods. Now I'm above tree line. Oh, hopefully the wind won't be too bad. Check it out. This is not the summit. This is just almost the summit. Look at that. Yeah. Is that awesome or what? Hey guys, so you remember that campsite about a half mile in, way down there I showed you? Guess where I'm heading? Yeah, I was up on the summit, right up here for a little while, and not to exaggerate, it was hard to stand up, the wind was so strong. It's super strong. And I looked for about an hour and a half around the summit in these trees for a suitable place out of the wind to set my tent up. Couldn't find one. So I'm not going to try to be a hero and be an adventure hero and all that jazz. I'm too old for that. So I'm going to head back down and try to camp in that spot. It's going to be windy there too. It's windy everywhere, but yeah, I think that's a smart thing to do. Catch up with you later. Timing is everything, folks. I got all the way down to the, got Got all the way down to that campsite I showed you this morning, and yeah, I'm tired. I'll be honest, I'm tired. And no kidding, right as I was turning off the trail to go up into that campsite, there was a guy with a backpack and two real small kids trailing him coming up the trail. And we both literally turned onto the path going to the campsite at exactly the same time. We both walked up to the campsite, and I said, "Let me guess, you want to stay here?" And he said, "Yeah, you know, I dragged the kids up this far, and I kind of knew this site was here, but I've never been here." And I said, "Yeah, I was thinking of crashing here tonight too, but," he goes, "Well, it's big enough, we can share." And that was nice of him. He didn't have to say that, but he did. And but I just moved on down the trail a little bit, about a quarter of a mile away, and found this place. I'm gonna have to make do. It's a south side off trail, a few hundred feet, but I think I'm gonna make it work for sure. All right, I'll see you later. So I think cocktail hour might start a little early tonight. This IPA I've really enjoyed. It's Black East. It's called Ice Cream Man. It's a Citra India Pale Ale, 6.4 ABV, and it actually finishes, and it says on the can, but it actually finishes like an orange creamsicle. Yeah, it's pretty good. But first, carried in some ice in this foil-lined bag I have to keep my beer cold. I'm going to put a couple of those cubes in my drink. Little Jim Beam action. Yeah. Can't just have one, right? Yahoo. Whew. Yeah, so like I said, I couldn't find a place to camp on the summit. The wind up there was like, literally had a hard time standing up. And I ducked into all these nooks and crannies trying to find a little spot for my tent. Just wasn't gonna happen. So now I'm only like half a mile from my truck, but at least I'm camping out, right? That's all I really wanted to do. Thanks for coming along. I gotta set my tent up, but I just wanted to have cocktail hour first. Cheers! Yum. And I'll open this in a few minutes. All right, guys. I'm about to go to bed, man. I'm tired. Got a nice moon up there. You probably can't see it, but you can kind of see it through the trees. The wind's died down a little bit. There it is. Yeah, the wind's died down a little bit. But I've eaten at happy hour. Changed my clothes. Yeah, I'm getting ready to hit the hay. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, guys. Had coffee. I've only got half a mile or so to get out, so I'm not going to bother cooking anything for breakfast. This is a beautiful morning. Slept pretty good. This area right there, there's a hump that was in my lower back all night, so that kind of sucked, but that's what happens when you stealth camp. It's not always the perfect campsite, but it's all good. It's all good. Got camp all picked up. Double checking, make sure I don't forget anything. Obviously, leave no trace. Got the ULA Ohm 2.0. Camera bag, water. Yeah, looks like I got everything. For sure. Yeah, so this has been a really good, short but appreciated one-night adventure, if you will. I had planned on summiting Mt Crawford and go over to Stairs Mountain, but I got here fairly late and just wasn't feeling it. And it was so windy yesterday afternoon. I know I keep saying that, but it was really windy. I couldn't even really enjoy the views. I mean, I did, they were there, but it was just hard to enjoy it truly. I want to come back sometime without 40-mile-an-hour gusts. That'd be good. For sure. And it's good to know about this spot here if I have to camp again. At least I know where this is. And yeah, it was a short but much appreciated one night away, and I climbed a mountain, so I feel good about that. It's not a 4,000 footer, but nonetheless, it's a mountain in the whites. Gotta love it. All right, so I'm gonna hike out of here and get on with my day. Thanks for coming along. Appreciate it. Cheers. Yeah, one other thing I meant to say. My days of being a gram weenie are long behind me. I kind of gave that dream up. Not really a dream, but the ambition to count every gram in my pack years ago. Now, I just want to be comfortable and relatively lightweight. So yesterday when I left the trailhead, my ULA Ohm 2.0, it was 15 pounds, 3 ounces without water and food. So that's not bad. I can deal with that. And again, it was just a one-nighter, but I take the same gear as far as camping gear, whether it be one night or 5, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that changes for me is water and food. So yeah, I can live with that. I remember doing hikes in the whites 7 or 8 years ago with a 35-liter pack, and I just wasn't comfortable. You know, the gear was light, but it wasn't durable. As a matter of fact, that particular pack ripped out. The seams busted out of it, so it just wasn't realistic for me. But anyway, not a gram weenie, never really was, but I just want to hike as I get older and be comfortable and not carry a ton of weight on my back. So that's where I'm at with that. Yahoo. So guys, that's that. Back to my truck, obviously. Got everything squared away. Now I can drive home. I think I'm gonna get another coffee for sure. I need coffee. And maybe some food. But yeah, thanks for coming along. Really had a good time. Just a break, you know, from the everyday, if you know what I mean. All right, so thanks for coming along again. Peace.